Hey guys, welcome back to BOOO, and today I'm not in the shed. So here we are today, I've got something special to show you. We are looking at Kia's first ever try at the ute market. That's right, it's the Kia Tasman that launched this week. It's the new kid on the block trying to muscle in with Australia's dual cab giants. But is it ready for the outback or maybe just the city streets? Let's see if the Kia Tasman has what it takes to compete with big players like the Ford Ranger and even the Ram 1500. Let's start with design. Kia went for what we like to call the primary school truck drawing brought to life approach. Chunky, simplistic, and maybe even a bit charming, but does it stand up to the rugged style of a real 4x4? First up, those flares. Sure, they've thrown in some storage, but it's really just enough space for maybe a handful of snacks or a bit of embarrassment. Compare this to the Ram 1500's robust practical storage boxes that are actually useful. Then there's the gear shifter, a throwback to the old column shift with a tech update, but it leaves us wondering, was this even necessary? And let's not forget the headlights. Positioned as far apart as possible, they're practically begging to be the first casualty of off-roading. Now, let's talk power. The Tasman runs a 2.2 litre, 4-cylinder diesel engine that's, well, it's not breaking any records. The torque sits way behind the rest of the dual cab market, clocking in at around 400 Newton meters. To give you some perspective, the Ford Ranger punches out up to 500 Newton meters. This means the Tasman might be revving at full capacity just to keep up with even a modest trailer load. Kia, we appreciate the humility, but maybe it's a little too humble for us Queenslanders. Next up, towing and payload. Big categories for any serious ute in Australia. The Tasman's 3,500 kilogram towing capacity and 350 kilogram tow ball mass are adequate, let's say. However, it's not offering any GVM upgrade options, and the payload ranges from 1,017 to 1,195 kilograms. To compare, the Ford Ranger sits at around 959 kilograms, so the Tasman edges out slightly here. But is this enough to sway tradies and serious 4x4ers? Without any GVM upgrades, we're not so sure this ute will be hitting the job sites or the trails anytime soon. Moving inside, Kia has gone all out on comfort. Slide and recline rear seats are similar to what we see in the Ram 1500, and the panoramic display gives off some Ford F-150 vibes. They're also pushing recycled plastics as a sustainable touch. Fancy? Yes, but does it suit the true needs of 4x4 owners? Reclining seats sound great for city commutes, but out on rugged tracks, not so much. And recycled plastic? It's a nice thought, but we doubt Aussie tradies and serious four-wheel drive enthusiasts are making eco-friendliness a top priority for their work vehicles. It's clear Kia aimed for comfort, but the work side of the equation seems a little neglected. All right, time for a side-by-side with the Ford Ranger, the reigning champ of the ute market. Kia swears it's here to disrupt the Hilux and Ranger sales, but with tried and true features for off-roading and worksite reliability, the Ranger is hard to beat. GVM upgrades, off-road toughness, payload versatility, all areas where the Ranger has a clear advantage. Kia, we're all for fresh faces, but you've got some work to do if you're aiming to compete in this league. So, is the Kia Tasman here to shake up the ute world? Right now, we're not convinced. It's got the looks, but it's missing the guts. We are actually keen to give it a test drive to see if there's more than meets the eye. But for now, Kia has some catching up to do if they're serious about winning over true blue four-wheel drive fans. Hey, if you found this information helpful, make sure you give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel. Put the notification bell on, that way you guys will know when something new comes out. And if you didn't like it,